Dr. David Ajibade. We are talking about dementia, dementia's dirty dozen, and the risk factors that put you on a collision course with Alzheimer's disease. We're on the seventh one, where we talk about imbalances. What the heck does that mean? Well, basically, we talk about, so if you've seen the other things, if you've seen the other parts, we talked about inadequacies, we talked about inactivity, things that your brain not getting the things that it needs to get. And we've also talked about toxins as well. When there are things that your body, there are some things that are just toxic to the body, especially at higher levels, like sugars, because your body can't handle. When it comes to imbalances, we're talking about specific ratios. Let's say the ratio between certain hormones, for instance, the ratio between estrogen and progesterone. This is especially after menopause. They're finding out that there appears for many women there's an estrogen dominance. In other words, even though estrogen levels are low or lower than they were in your 20s or 30s, say, the progesterone levels are much, much lower. And that ratio, that imbalance itself, not just the actual absolute numbers or the actual absolute amounts, but that ratio itself can wreak havoc on the brain and the endocrine system and brain function in general. Other things too, they're looking at the copper-zinc ratio, the omega-3 fatty acids, and the omega-6 fatty acid ratios. They're also looking at, I'm trying to remember what, glutathione, which is an intracellular antioxidant, and the ratio with that, and mercury. We all have mercury to some degree in our blood, but when that's, we should not be having mercury, quite frankly, but it's in our blood. But they're finding out that if the glutathione levels are, the ratio is such that mercury seems to be more dominant, it's going to show in the blood, and it's going to show in brain function as well. So there are different imbalances that we must address. Unfortunately, regular tests don't do this. So by providing, let's say with copper zinc ratio now, we know that most people are more lacking in zinc than they are in copper. And since zinc is so important for brain function, copper too is important, but zinc seems to be much more important, and it is less available in food. So we always say you want to address that imbalance by giving more zinc. Same thing with the estrogen progesterone level. And by the way, testosterone and cortisol is another ratio that we want to address as well, because the same raw materials that make cortisol, that make testosterone. And we know that testosterone is very helpful for brain function. As a matter of fact, testosterone is converted to estrogen if the body needs it, if the brain needs it. That's why one of the reasons why they say women have twice the incidence of Alzheimer's disease compared with men, because women their estrogen levels have dropped, especially after menopause, and they don't have any way to make up for that loss. In men, they have testosterone to supplement, to convert to estrogen, and therefore they are protected by the higher levels of testosterone. Women don't have high enough levels of testosterone to convert to estrogen. So that's one of the reasons, not the only reason, why men seem to have half as much dementia as women do. But there are other factors as well. So by given what we do in our clinic, in the Brain and Body Foundation, is that we provide raw materials for the brain and the body to make more of progesterone and make more of estrogen. But more importantly, these supplements help you put things back in balance, put that ratio, estrogen progesterone ratio back in balance. So it helps to do that, helps your body do that. And it's very important. It's better than just giving the actual techniques, in my opinion. It's better than just giving the fully formed estrogen or the fully formed progesterone or the fully formed testosterone. You want to give them the raw material. Your body's smart. Your body's super smart. So your body knows how to put the things in the right balance, or how to produce the hormones in the right balance, so that the balance is right. Remember, in this aspect is the imbalance that is the problem, not just the mere amounts, the absolute amounts. Is the imbalance that is important. That's important. So I think I've explained that. Again, you need to go download the handouts, and then we can talk some more. And please give us feedback. Let's know how it's doing. Let's know if maybe we should add some more things, especially if you're a doctor or you're a caregiver and you've seen experience in this and you want to contribute to this book. Eventually, it's going to be a book. So would love your feedback on it. All right, God bless. See you in the next risk factor for Alzheimer's dementia. God bless. Bye. So if you like this video on the Dementia's Dirty Dozen, please click on the link below. And don't forget to click on the like button and the subscribe button and also the bell button so you'll be notified of future videos. Thanks.